You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? You think I'm at my wit's end is what I am at.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't think you are. I mean,
you're a nice guy, Justin.
I'm demanding respect.
I don't know why you mad like
you confuse my anger with disrespect. It's
Bro,
anger because you're disrespecting me. You don't get to disrespect me and get away with it.
I'm not disrespecting you, bro, at all.
You don't get to disrespect me and get away with it. No, not tonight, sir. Not tonight, sir. Not tonight. None of you get to do that and take this video out of context and say Justin lost his mind.
We seriously need to talk about Justin Bieber because things just got real. On Christmas Eve, he opened up about his struggles with the music industry, and you could feel the pain in every word. Justin was venting about everything he's been through, saying he's trying hard not to let all the chaos and disappointment make him bitter. And get this, Haley might have just thrown a little shade at Justin's old team. Yeah, the drama might not be over yet. So here's what went down. On Christmas Eve, Justin hit up social media to pour his heart out about what the industry did to him and how he's been working on changing the way he sees it just to protect his peace. It almost felt like he was having a deep one-on-one talk with himself through ChatGPT or something. He dropped a series of Instagram screenshots that said, "What happens when a person is gifted young, visible, and placed inside a powerful system that doesn't prioritize the soul?" Powerful words, right? The music industry can straight up drain a person. It celebrates performance over peace, image over identity, and constant output over inner life. And that kind of pressure doesn't just shape someone, it breaks them down piece by piece. That pain, it's what forces people to finally set boundaries and redefine what success really means. Justin's decision to step back and talk openly about health, faith, and rest shows exactly that. He's starting to see things differently, not chasing numbers or clout, but chasing peace. He even shared, "I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstance." That's radical freedom. That line hits hard. For Justin, that freedom means saying no to the grind and yes to healing. It means choosing truth instead of applause and growth instead of pressure. Wanting change isn't weakness, it's a real sign of maturity. Just like Paul didn't just survive prison, he used his voice to inspire others. He wrote letters that shook the system, calling out injustice, defending people, and flipping the idea of power upside down. Paul warned everyone not to get shaped by outside pressure, saying, "Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world." That hits even harder when you think about fame, because when you're famous, the world doesn't just watch you, it consumes you. The self turns into a product, your brain never truly rests, and your body stays stuck in survival mode. Paul didn't fake strength or hide behind smiles, he was real about the pain. He admitted, "We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure." But he explained it happened so he'd learn not to rely on himself, but on God. That honesty deepened his faith. Paul wasn't driven by ego, he was powered by love. He kept pushing forward because people actually mattered to him, and that's what gave his struggle meaning. "I will very gladly spend and be spent for your souls." That line hits deep. Love gave purpose to all the pain. It really seems like Justin been doing some soul-searching lately, realizing that while his success rewarded his talent, it didn't always protect his spirit. From what people say, he was having a real talk with ChatGPT about feeling used and molded into something he never fully chose. And man, that's heavy. All that pressure doesn't just fade away, it leaves scars no one can see under the lights. He opened up about how the stage might show the shine, but behind it, there's exhaustion, confusion, and a fight to stay true to yourself. Still, Justin made one thing super clear. He's not out here trying to tear down the whole industry or throw bitterness around. He just wants change, real change, so that future artists don't have to go through the same emotional battle he did. Justin didn't stop there. He kept going with more posts, sharing extra screenshots from what looked like a deep convo he had with ChatGPT, where he poured out all his raw feelings about the music industry and his career. You could tell this wasn't just another post. It was a man reflecting, breaking things down, and trying to heal. He captioned it, "Christmas time is that time to reflect and ask yourself what you really want, what truly fulfills. Christmas is a reminder of Jesus and the free gift of forgiveness only He can offer." Powerful words. He continued, saying that reflecting on all of this reminded him of everything he's been through and how faith carried him through it all. Letting go of resentment, that's no easy thing, and he admits that. But Justin wrote about how Jesus keeps showing up, proving he's willing and able to help anyone heal. He ended with a message full of hope, saying that no matter where you are or what you've done, you can lean into that same love that meets you exactly where you're at. Then Justin dropped another emotional set of screenshots, this time with a message that hit fans right in the heart. He wrote, "I grew up in a system that rewarded my gift, but it didn't always protect my soul. There were moments I felt used, rushed, shaped into something I never fully chose." You could feel the truth in that. He opened up about how that kind of non-stop pressure leaves invisible wounds, the kind you'll never spot under the lights. He admitted, "I've carried anger, I've asked God why." But instead of staying stuck in that pain, he said Jesus keeps meeting him right there, in the middle of the hurt, not excusing the people or moments that broke him, but teaching him not to let bitterness take over. That's deep. He shared, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Justin talked about how his pain shaped him long before he even had the words to explain it, saying he was trapped in a system that took more from him than it ever protected. But now he's finally learning to heal. Justin made it clear he's not speaking as someone still shattered by the past, but as someone restored. He said, "I'm not speaking as someone still broken. I'm speaking as someone Jesus has already healed. By his wounds, we are healed." That line carried so much peace and strength. He admitted that everything he went through was real, every scar, every heartbreak, but he's not letting that pain define his story anymore. "What happened to me was real, but it doesn't get the final word." He explained that Jesus didn't just cope, he brought him back to life, reminding him of who he truly is. Justin said, "I'm not a product, I'm not what the industry demanded, I am a son." That statement alone spoke volumes, and he made sure to say he doesn't want to burn down the music industry, he wants to rebuild it. He wants it to be new, safer, more honest, and more human. He ended powerfully, saying, "Healing didn't make him quiet, it set him free to speak truth without hate. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom." Justin opened up even more, saying, "I didn't come out of this untouched. I grew up inside a system that took more than it guarded." That one line says it all. He admitted that the pain he went through was real, but it doesn't define him anymore because his faith does. Jesus does. By his wounds, we are healed. Not someday, not later, now. You could feel the strength in that. He added that he's not speaking as a victim still bleeding, he's speaking as someone restored. If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. That's power right there. He ended his Christmas Eve ChatGPT post with one last screenshot that summed everything up. "Because I'm healed, I can forgive, not to pretend injustice didn't happen so it doesn't keep living through me. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. I don't want revenge, I want redemption. I don't want to destroy the industry, I want it transformed." That's a whole sermon in itself. Justin's words showed growth, not bitterness. He's ready to rise above all the chaos. And honestly, this isn't new for him. He's been open before about how fame has affected his life. Earlier this year, he even clapped back at the paparazzi for always being on his case. That's actually how the whole viral "clocking to you" clip blew up. He's tired of being treated like a headline, and he's finally taking his story back.
No,
you don't get to do that.
Answer a question.
You don't get to do that. You don't get to force questions in people's face and take videos out of context and use it against people. That's mean. That's mean to take videos and use it against people out of context. It's mean to do that. It's mean to provoke people. You're gonna take this video out of context. You're gonna say I'm mad. I don't know who the paying you to provoke me, but I'm not the one. Okay? Stop provoking me. I'm a real dad, a real husband, a real man. So don't do this shit to me.
At the heart of all this, Justin's message really echoes what a lot of artists have been shouting from the rooftops lately, especially women and younger stars who've lived through the same chaos. We've heard voices like Kesha, Britney Spears, and even Billie Eilish open up about how the industry can be cold, controlling, and all about profit instead of people. It's the same pattern over and over. Young artists getting pushed, shaped, and squeezed until they barely recognize themselves. Fans online are already speculating like crazy about what Justin's post really means. Some think he's about to step back even more from music, protecting his peace and keeping his circle small. Others believe this was his big way of reintroducing himself, like he's ready to return to music, but this time on his own terms. And honestly, with him being lined up to hit the Coachella stage next year, it definitely feels like Justin's setting up for a new era, one that's fully his. You can tell the shift's been happening for a while. Over the past year, Justin's been parting ways with longtime team members, people he's worked with for years. Some folks online have criticized him, saying he's just surrounding himself with yes men now. But when you look at everything he's been through, it makes sense. After years of pressure, being misunderstood, and losing control of his own path, it seems like Justin's finally choosing peace and doing things his way from here on out. A lot of fans have been stressing over whether Justin will actually make it to the Coachella stage in April, and honestly, the concern's been real. People weren't sure if he was in the right headspace to pull through for the performance. But recently, Hailey Bieber might have just dropped a major hint that everything's locked in. At their recent Road holiday party, Hailey gifted her team tickets to weekend 2 of Coachella, and that move says a lot. I mean, think about it. If there was any doubt that Justin would perform both weekends, would she really be handing out those tickets like that? Probably not. That's basically her saying, yeah, he's showing up. Both weekends, no question. Of course, some people have still been whispering online, wondering if Justin might pull a Kanye or a Frank Ocean, canceling at the last minute and leaving fans hanging. But honestly, with Hailey giving out those weekend 2 tickets, it feels like they're totally confident that Justin's locked in and ready to take that stage twice. It's looking like Coachella's about to see Justin Bieber make a serious comeback. Hailey's been out here loudly supporting Justin lately, and people have definitely noticed. She's been posting his latest career stats all over her Instagram story, and fans think she might have slipped in a little shade while she was at it. She shared a post celebrating Justin hitting a massive milestone, over 9.5 billion streams on Spotify this year alone. That's insane. It's officially his biggest streaming year ever on the platform, and Hailey made sure everyone knew it. But here's where it gets interesting. She added a cheeky caption that read, "and all without his blank blank." Yep, a 3-letter word followed by a 4-letter word, and that blank had the internet going wild. People were decoding it like detectives, throwing out guesses left and right. And let's be real, most fans think she was taking a subtle jab at Justin's old management or maybe his former team. No matter who that shade was for, the message came through loud and clear. Justin's thriving, moving forward, and breaking records without the people who once ran his career. It really seems like both he and Hailey are showing the world that he's doing better than ever, and this new chapter might just be his biggest one yet. Justin's clearly been rebuilding his relationship with making music, and you can tell it's personal this time. He's got a lot of deep emotions tied to the industry, and it seems like he's finally learning how to create in a way that actually feels good again. Over the past year, he's been shifting his whole mindset, from the creative process to the release, and even the promo side of things. It's like he's reclaiming his joy, one track at a time. Right now, Justin's doing everything his way, and honestly, you can feel that energy in everything he touches. The man's breaking records left and right, and yeah, some shade might be flying toward his old management or team, but that's just part of the story. The focus isn't on the drama anymore, it's on his peace and purpose. At the end of the day, if Justin's finally happy and healing, that's what really matters. This latest round of posts and reflections gave fans an unfiltered look at where his head's at, and it's clear he's not bitter anymore. He's just free, creating from the heart, and doing it on his own terms. I seriously want to know what you all think about this whole situation. Justin opening up, Hailey backing him, and the entire music industry talk. What's your take on everything? What he said? Do you think this marks a whole new era for him, or is he just getting things off his chest? Drop your thoughts down below. I want to read all of them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a new deep dive. And of course, hit the comments to let me know what you think. Your opinions always make these conversations way more interesting.